everybody, and welcome back to another video. Now, this video is going to be a little different than my usual videos because this is going to be discussing the question I see a lot of people asking in the Royale High community. Is profit trading considered scamming? Well, it might be. I will be discussing if or if not profit trading is considered scamming, as well as some helpful tips to spot potential scams or losses, why it matters to know the difference, and how to prevent yourself from being on the losing ends of deals or being scammed. Disclaimer. This video is not to attack anyone in any way. It is just to inform and teach about profit trading. I am not an all-knowing expert on this topic. This is just what I have seen, noticed, and learned over the years of profit trading. I also have a lot to learn, so if I say anything wrong or disrespectful, I am very sorry, and please feel free to educate me in the comments respectively. With that out of the way, let's look at the basic definition of profit trading. Also, really quickly, before I start the discussion, I'm very, very sorry for interrupting. When I joined the snowball fighting realm, when I was trying to film some things for you guys to watch while I was discussing this, I happened to just join Langy Games' server, and I got her badge. So I was just like really shocked that I just happened to just join the server she was in while she was playing. So that is really awesome. I love watching her videos, so that is really cool. So that is just me kind of like checking my journal and basically being like, oh my gosh, she's in my server. So anyway, sorry guys, I just want to say that was really cool. But anyway, let's get back into the discussion. Profit trading can refer to the general goal of trading to make a profit. So for example, in Royale High terms, if I was looking to buy the cozy sweater and was able to buy it for 80k and decided to sell it for 100k, the average value, I would get a profit of 20k. Seems simple enough. Now, would I be considered scamming this person if I did this trade? Well, as of now, we don't know. We would need more information to know if it is just profit trading or a scam. Let's look deeper into the potential trade. I decide to ask the person I am trading what they are selling the cozy sweater for, and they respond that they don't really know the value of the sweater and tell me to name a price that would be fair. So I decide to respond. I check the values and it says the value is 80k, and they decide to accept the trade. Now, this would be considered a scam, and here is why. A scam is a dishonest scheme to gain money, or in this case diamonds, or possession of someone's fraudulently. So, because I lied and told them the value of the sweater was 80k when in fact it was 100k, this would be considered me being dishonest to gain the sweater for cheaper. However, sometimes you can be dishonest in a trade without scamming. For example, if I trade this person and offered 80k for their cozy sweater and they asked me to add 20k, but I say I only have 80k when I actually have 100k, then this would be considered not scamming. When trading someone, you need to lie about what you have sometimes so other people won't take more, since if someone knew that you had more than 80k, they will try to negotiate to get more. Now, they don't have to accept your offer for 80k. You're not trying to convince them to by being dishonest. But if they do accept and you didn't lie to them about the price or try to trick them into accepting. Now, let's look at another example. I see a person in the training hub selling their cozy sweater and decide to offer. I ask them, would you take 80k for your sweater? And they accept. This would be considered profit trading. The reason why this would be considered profit trading is because there was no dishonesty involved. I put in an offer and they accepted. So if later they realize that they could have gotten more for their sweater, then sadly, that is their bad. Or another example. If I see someone in the training hub selling their cozy sweater for 80k and I instantly trade them and say I would do that trade, then that would also be considered profit trading, since there was also no dishonesty involved. Now, why does this matter? Why does it matter to know the difference between a profit trade and a scam, and that there actually is a difference? Well, there are a few reasons why it is important to know the difference between profit trading and scamming. One reason is because some people will consider being dishonest to get someone to accept a trade to be quote-unquote profit trading, when in reality it would be considered scamming. Another reason is to not mislabel profit traders to be scammers, since some profit traders won't try to trick anyone into accepting their trades by being dishonest. One last reason is to make sure that you are not scamming someone yourself or that someone is scamming you. From what I've seen, is a topic that is not really discussed in the Royale High community. And I think it is really important to discuss this so that everyone can know the difference. Now, how do you prevent yourself from being scammed or losing potential diamonds? Well, here's the secret. Knowing your values. If you do not know your values or check your values and calculations, it is way easier for people to profit trade or scam off of you. Now, how do you learn your values? I would recommend using Tradery. However, there are other sources out there to check values, but Tradery is the most current and widely used platform for values. If you don't have an account, just going to their website and checking values will really help. But I suggest getting an account to track values on your items by using the recent trade tab. However, Tradery is not a secure website, so be careful. Do not click on links, and if something is too good to be true, then don't do it. And if Tradery is not for you, that is completely understandable. If there was a better way, I would do it too, to check values. So if it isn't for you, then there are some other channels that will help you with learning values that you can go watch. And if you still have any questions on values, then you can leave a comment and I will check for you or help you however I can. But it is very important to learn values however way you want to learn. But anyways, that is all for today's video. I hope this video helped you in any way. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you guys in another video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and bye!